Welcome to CIS603 Project Management course. This course is devoted to the art and science of project management. The content of this course includes all the main concepts, ideas, processes, techniques, methodologies, and artifacts of project management as specified by the PMI Project Management Institute Project Management Body of Knowledge Book 6th edition. My name is Dr. Vlad Krotov, and I'll be your instructor for this course. Now, I would like to emphasize that this video is not meant to be a replacement for the course syllabus or any other materials that you need to go over to get started with this course. The main purpose of this video is to help you get started with this course in Canvas, to show you how our course's homepage looks in Canvas and how to use that homepage, and how to navigate through all the modules of this course from beginning to the very end of this course, which will be in Module 7, devoted to the last week of this session. Now, when you open the course homepage, you should be able to see something like this. This is our course's homepage. It is also called a splash screen for the course. Here at the top, you will see some announcements. Right now, you don't see any announcements because I haven't posted them yet. I will post at least one announcement every week. Usually, I will post that announcement on Mondays, and in that announcement, I will tell you the agenda for the upcoming week. Okay. Once in a while, I may remind you about something important, some important deadlines, or anything else that is important in relation to this course. So please pay attention to my announcements. Don't switch them off. Because again, I'll try not to send you too many announcements. I will only send an announcement if it's something important. So when you open the homepage of the course, you have to click here, just as the icon says, you need to start here. So you will click. And because you're already watching this video, it means that you already clicked on the right section. That link will bring you to Module 0, the so-called Getting Started module. And the video that you're watching is right here at the top. So this module is devoted to some of the introductory topics in relation to this course. This module will introduce you in more detail to me, to the instructor. I posted my bio here. It will also talk about the main subject matter of this course. It will also bring your attention to the main rules and policies in the syllabus. It will also cover, take you through some of the important resources available through Murray State University to MSU students. It will also go over the key policies of Murray State University. It will also show you descriptions, privacy policy, and accessibility statements for the main technology tools that we're using. The module will also talk about the technical requirements and the technical skills needed for this course. And then at the end, this module asks you to introduce yourself to everybody else in this course using a discussion thread, and also to respond to at least one student. In other words, you need to kind of greet them when they introduce themselves. You need to welcome them to this course. And for all discussions that we have in this class, in order to get full credit, you need to respond to the discussion's question and then also respond to at least one peer in the same discussion thread with valuable comments and feedback, something that is constructive, something that is positive, something that helps them to refine their idea or argument, or something that adds additional information to their response, things like that. And then at the, as the very last item or learning objective for this course, for this module, you will also locate the course Q&A discussion thread where you can ask any questions that you might have, that you may still have after going through this introductory module. So those are the activities. I number them so that you know what needs to be done first. First, you can read my bio. If you're interested, you're not going to be tested over it. Obviously, you just need to know my name. You can refer to me as Dr. Vlad. Here you have my office hours. Sorry, I made a mistake. It's not in Zoom. Those are physical office hours where I'm physically in the office. If you're an online student, that may not be relevant for you, but if you want to meet me in Zoom, either during those office hours or outside of those office hours, I'm more than happy to do that. Just please send me an email and we'll schedule something. So this is the first activity to look at the faculty bio. Uh, then you will have to go to the course welcome page. Uh, there is a video that introduces you to the subject matter of this course, and also you need to read the text that talks about some of the introductory moments in relation to this course. Then you need to go over the syllabus for this course, which is a very important document. Then I'm also providing some information about the textbook that we're using for this course. We're using Kathy Schwalber's Information Technology Project Management, either 6th or 7th edition. They're both acceptable. Those editions are a bit old, but I kind of keep it like that intentionally because things change all the time online, but in the past you could get a 6th or 7th edition for under $10, right? So I'm trying to make it uh, easier for people to get the textbook. All of my lectures are based on the textbook. Some of the materials that we're covering in this course, like Scrum, data science, project management, product management, they're not based on this textbook, but I'm providing you with some free materials in relation to those topics. Please go over the student services and resources, university policies, learning tools used in this course. Also, please read about minimum technical requirements and skills required for this course. This is the thread where you have to introduce yourself. So please tell us those things: your name, where you're from, what is the major, what is the subject that you're studying, your professional experience, if you have any, your career goals or aspirations, again, if you have any, your hobbies, and anything else that you feel is important or interesting about you, something that you feel everybody else needs to know. Here I talk about instructions that are applicable to this discussion assignment and other discussion assignments. So to get full credit for an online discussion assignment, you need to uh, create a thoughtful response, a thoughtful pause that addresses the questions or question asked and makes use of the relevant class material, right? So you need to show us that you can apply what you learn in a particular module or lesson when you're responding to those material to those questions. And then you also need to respond to at least one other peer in a meaningful way. Uh, so I guess what I mean by that, you cannot just say, I agree 100% or tell me more about it. You just need to offer constructive feedback to their response, maybe help them clarify something or offer your own experience. Usually, we like it when you share your own work-related experience and how it relates to the material that we're covering. So that kind of feedback and those kind of responses would be greatly appreciated. If you still have any questions about the course, you can click on the course Q&A discussion thread link, and this is where you can post your general question. I'll try to respond as soon as I can. And after you're done with this module, you'll have to take a quiz. It's called Introduction to the Course Quiz. And this quiz requires responders lockdown browser and working web camera. So basically, this quiz has two layers of protection. First of all, it's the lockdown browser that locks you in on the quiz. You cannot browse anything else. And it also has a webcam component where you have to show your ID, you have to show your surrounding. Um, this quiz is different from the rest of the quizzes. This quiz has the same settings as your midterm and final exams. So for example, this quiz is timed. You have to complete it in one sitting. There's only one attempt for this quiz. As I said, you'll have to use Responder's lockdown browser and a web camera. Through your web camera, you'll have to go through certain security procedures, such as showing your ID to the web camera, showing your surroundings, and so forth. This is why I'm using those security features for quiz number one. I mean, in a way, this quiz is not important. I think the weight of this quiz is less than 1% of your final grade. But I want people to, in case they haven't done that already, I want people to practice using those technologies, practice using lockdown browser and, to make sure that their web camera is working, they can properly use it in conjunction with this quiz. Because when the actual exam comes, I don't want people to kind of start stressing out about technology, about their web camera, about the the lockdown browser application. So I want you to practice now all those technical aspects of taking a protected quiz or exam. The rest of the quizzes, they will not be protected. You have two attempts for those quizzes, they're not timed. So the rest of the quizzes, they are more like self-study tools where after covering a module, you will test yourself, you will see where you stand in relation to the course material. The questions on those quizzes will be not the same, but similar to what you will see on the exam. So if you keep getting bad grades for those quizzes, this is a message to you that something needs to be changed about the way you approach this course, about the way you study. Because again, the questions that you see in the midterm and final exam will be quite similar. So once you're done with this page, you can click next. I'm just saying in general, you can click next and it will open all the materials in that page. So you can keep clicking, through all of those materials until you complete the entire module. Alternatively, you can just go home and, continue with the next module, which is module one. Okay. Now, all of the modules, with the exception of module 7, they have the deadline set at the end of the week. What we mean when we say at the end of the week is Sunday midnight. Okay. Now, both module 0 and that getting started module and module 1 have to be completed by the end of the first week, which is March 16th. So March 16th, which is Sunday, is the last day to complete all of those materials. But of course, I'm hoping that you're not going to use your Sundays for that. You will work ahead so that you can have a Sunday off and spend time with your family or doing anything else that you do to relax and recharge your battery. So again, there's nothing that prevents you from doing all of those materials on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or any day before Sunday. So once again, both module 0 and module 0 is kind of, it's an introductory module. There is not that much work involved, although all of the materials posted there are quite important because you need to cover the course syllabus, all the main policies of the course, and so forth. Now, module 1 gets into the actual subject matter of this course. I would like you to get started with the main assignment for this course, which is your project management plan. So when you click on this document, you will open a document that is both a template that you will use for this assignment and also a document that provides detailed instructions as to what this assignment is about. Also, please take a look at the project management plan grading rubric. This is what I will use at the end of the course to grade your project management plan submissions. You can also take a look at a sample project management plan that was completed in this course a couple of years ago. Now, this plan is good, but it's not perfect. Like sometimes people find some mistakes or inconsistencies. Yes, it was written by real people in this class, so it's not perfect. You can find some errors there, but overall, it's a good project management plan. Also, I'm asking you to download and install a free software that we're using for this course. It's called Project Libre. It's a free open source alternative to Microsoft Project application. There are many reasons as to why I decided to go with this tool. I think one of the main reasons is that it's free. Okay. Number two, Project Libre is simpler than Microsoft Project. Of course, if you use Microsoft Project before, and let's say if you have your own copy of that software, you can use it for your project management plan assignment to create your work breakdown structure, Gantt chart, and network diagram. You're welcome to do that. But if you're not familiar with that software or if you don't have access, then Project Libre will do. Okay. Project Libre, in addition to being free and open source, it's also simpler. It doesn't have as many features, which is good because Microsoft. I'm sure you can spend like easily 6 months learning Microsoft Project because it has so many useful features. But again, this session is short. It's only 6-7 weeks, right? So probably you don't have time to learn a new piece of software as you're trying to cover the course's material as well. So in that case, Project Libre serves that purpose better because it's much simpler, but it's very much compatible with Microsoft Project application or any other project management software that practices that structured waterfall approach. So the things that you learn by using the software will be very useful even if you decide to switch to Microsoft Project or anything else in the future. The other reason is that whenever I ask, we as a university, we do have like a free license for Microsoft Project where people in our classes, they can download Microsoft Project and use it for 6 months. But whenever I try to do that, including trying to do it myself, I would always get some kind of conflict with my Office installation. Like my Microsoft Office will be like the wrong version, and other students got those conflicts as well. So for all those reasons, I decided to go with Project Libre. I think it works quite well for us. Uh, there are many tutorials, video tutorials on YouTube. Like for example, you can start with this tutorial, learning the basics of Project Libre, just to get started. Again, go to YouTube if you still need some help. You can find a bunch of tutorials. I can share one with you a bit later in an announcement. But usually, all it takes is like 1 or 2 hours to get started with that tool, to get like a good command of Project Libre and learn everything that you need to know for the purposes of this class. So after you familiarize yourself with the template and tools that you'll be using for your project management plan, which is the main assignment for this course, I would like you to discuss your project management plan ideas with me, okay? So just create a post, and again, this is a discussion assignment, so you'll have to give feedback to other people as well. So you'll have to create a post. There are some instructions there. I'm okay with any project, any idea that you have, as long as it meets the following criteria. It's small, manageable, doable, given the length of this course, which is roughly 6 to 7 weeks. The reason I'm saying 6 to 7, it depends. I mean, if if you get started like a bit later with this project, then you'll have even less than 6 weeks to complete that assignment. So it has to be small. I mean, it cannot be something grand, something that you will have problems completing within the confines of one short intensive session. Also, it has to be related to information technology. I mean, there are many worthwhile projects to undertake out there, but given the goals of the MSI, learning goals of the MSS program, it has to be something related to technology. For example, I mean, AC installation may benefit an organization, but AC seems to be outside of the scope of this program. It doesn't seem to be related to technology, unless you're talking about some kind of smart climate system that has a big technology component to it that automatically controls the environment. And number three, I also like when your idea is related to your current work or future career aspirations. Uh, I mean, your project does not have to be related to a real organization, but I like it when people create a plan for their current organization where they're working or where they're studying. So in that case, they can, deliver something valuable to their employer. Or if I also like when people create project plans for something that is related to their career aspirations. For example, let's say they're working, I don't know, in education and they want to switch to consulting or to information technology field, and they will create some kind of plan that is related to those future career aspirations. And in that case, you will learn something about that field that you're trying to transition to or aspire to transition to. And maybe you can even use it like as a portfolio item when you interview for jobs. You can say, look, I created that plan. I would like to share it with you. I think it might be useful for your organization. Uh, so yeah, please make sure, please seek, please look at my feedback before you start working on it. If I'm okay with this, with your idea, I'll just say, I'm okay with that. It's a good idea. You can get started. If not, I will ask you to refine something. For example, I often ask people to narrow down their scope. I would say something like, your project idea is good, but it's too big. I'm afraid you won't have time to complete this project management plan in 6 weeks. So you need to narrow it down. You need to select a small aspect of the problem that you're proposing. So, when you see that feedback, you need to respond to me again with clarifications or with a refined project idea. And then if I say yes, that seems to be suitable, then you can start working on it. Again, I hope you understand that I'm not trying to restrict your creative pursuits here. I'm not trying to restrict your freedom in relation to choosing a topic. I just want to make sure that you do something that is relevant for this course and something that you're likely to succeed in, again, within the confines of a very short, intensive session. Now, also, please take a look at the effective writing handout. Here, I basically go over the main rules of effective business writing. So this will help you to improve your grade, improve clarity. First of all, clarity, formatting of your document, and hopefully it will also help you to, get a higher grade for this assignment. And then you can take the effective writing quiz to show me that you understand all the ideas expressed in this writing handout. So this is how it works. You go to one module, you complete all the items there. Again, going back to our home page, you will see that All items in all modules are due by the end of the week. The exception is module 7. Here, all the materials or the learning components are due by the end of the seventh week, which is April 27th. But then the final exam is due, after that. It's due on April 29th. And then the actual submission of your project management plan report is due May 4th. Again, I'm trying to give you as much time as I can to complete that assignment, but of course you can submit it early if you have travel plans or if there's something happening at work. You're welcome to take the exam earlier. You're welcome to submit your project plan way before May 4th. Okay. Now there are also like some deviations. I mean, like for example, in I believe module 4, you see the midterm exam is due by the end of the week, which is April 7th. However, the draft assignment for your project management plan, so it's like a midpoint evaluation. I'm asking you to create like the first half of your project management plan assignment. It will be due uh, after that. I think it's sorry, I think it's the wrong module. Just one second. Yeah, so it's written here. Yeah, sorry, I was talking about midterm exam, so it's due. But then in module 5, everything is due by the end of the week, and then you get a couple of extra days to submit your project management plan draft. So yeah, the end of week 5 will be April 13th, and then you have 2 extra days to submit the draft. So you can, if you need those 2 extra days, you can, I guess, borrow them from week 6. And also at the bottom of this page, there are some additional links. You can once again access our syllabus. You can look at the main policies of Murray State University. You can also look up my bio again. This is the library link where you can access all the materials that might be relevant for this course for your project management plan project. And also the support link. So here you can click in case something is not working on the technology side, like your, I don't know, login information is not working and things like that. Okay, so thank you for watching that intro video. I wish you best of luck in this course. If you have any questions or comments, please post them to the course Q&A discussion thread located in Module 0. So thank you for watching this video and I wish you all the best.